Ooh, this angle is way too freaking high. Hello everybody, it's Jeremy and welcome to Disney Thursday. This week I am going to be reviewing Prince Phillip of my Disney doll collection. Prince Phillip is my favorite Disney prince because he's the only one in my opinion that freaking did anything outside of Eric, who I kinda guess did a little bit of something. But Prince Phillip met a girl who he essentially didn't know at all. She was someone who was way lower class than he was, and he was willing to give up everything that he could have ever had in his life for her, and then he went and fought a dragon for her. How badass do you have to be? Phillip badass. So I will start off by saying that Phillip has these blaring blue and red colors that don't really work for me, so the costume I was not really a huge fan of. However, I do like the boots that he's got, because I do think that those are kind of Phillip badass style. These poofy things remind me of Snow White, and then this back collar thing reminds me of something that you would see in like an old disco film. I don't know. His face sculpt is gorgeous compared to some of the other males in the collection. I think that they really captured the way that he looks in the movie, and I strangely like his hair, even though I'm not really a huge fan of the plastic hair that they give to the males. I actually really like it on him because I think it looks good. Him and Flynn are really the only two who I think it works for, and Naveen, I think. It works for the three of them. The other ones, I feel like it makes them look a little bit creepy and almost like pedophiles, maybe? My main complaint with Phillip is that the belt doesn't go all the way around to the back, and that seems to be just a continuous problem within the Disney stores, that they don't complete costumes. There's not really a whole lot to critique on him because they kept his costume so basic and almost boring to me, and that's where most of my issues come with. And he doesn't even have the hat, which I would have liked to have seen, maybe like a little red cap or even that ridiculous top hat that they give him in the park. I would have liked to have seen like the black long sleeves with like that vest looking thing. I think that would have been way cooler. However, I think that the Disney store generally tries to go for really bright, vibrant colors, and they didn't do the dark kind of dragon fighting colors that they would have been able to give Prince Phillip, and they instead gave him like this bluish sky blue, royal blue color. And since this seems to be a thing, Phillip has coordinated his underwear with his pants. As a couple set, I think that the two of them look beyond freaking adorable. I really think that Aurora and Phillip complement each other well, is that Phillip has these very broad, strong, masculine looking features, and Aurora really has the very feminine looking features. So to me, they complement each other very well in the fact that they are so totally opposite from each other, as well as the fact that they kind of just look like that perfect Hollywood couple. Overall, I would give Phillip a 4 out of 5 because I really do love his sculpt. I love the way that he's built. I really do like this costume on some level, but I think it's a little too bright. I think it works to complement Aurora, and I think that is maybe where the point was, is that if you stick Aurora in the pink dress as well, this costume is really going to complement that one as well. So I feel like they did more of those bright colors to complement Aurora rather than to complement Phillip's masculinity. As a couple set, I think that they deserve a 5 out of 5 because they are just way too perfect together. They are one of the few Disney doll couples that actually work really well together. So in yesterday's video, I asked you guys what restaurants at Disneyland you guys like to go to, and these were some of the responses that I got. I personally love Downtown Disney. I ate at Ralph Brendan's Jazz Kitchen a couple years ago for my dad's birthday, and it was fan-freaking-tastic. Like, the food was so good. You need a reservation to get in, I'm pretty sure, but it was so good. So for today's video question, I was thinking that because Phillip doesn't have a last name, because he is one of the few Disney princes that actually has a named father in his movie, his last name should, in theory, be Hubertson, since his father's name is Hubert. But do you guys like the name Dragon Slayer? Because Phillip Dragon Slayer just sounds so BA to me, and like I feel like it fits him perfectly. So which name would you like better on Phillip, or do you have your own last name that you would give him? Let me know below, and I will be talking to you guys next week about who am I going to be doing up here. I have so many to choose from. Maybe I will go with Adam. Adam, you are next week. So I will be talking to you guys all next week about Adam, and I will talk to you guys every single day for the rest of this week and the rest of my life. Peace out.